Myself Raj. Welcome to Raj Online Trainings. In the series of Java Complete Placement Codes, in the last video we have seen about switch statement. The main use of going with switch statement is it is used to choose an option among the given set of options. When some set of options are given, among that when you want to choose one option, we make use of switch statement. And it is mainly used for menu-driven applications. And we have seen the syntax of switch statement. Today in this video, let us go with an example program using switch statement. Let us go with a simple example here. Let me go with the name display day. Display day with main method. Now the purpose of this program is, the task what we are going to do is write a program to display the day to accept the write a program to accept the day number and display the day. Means, like example, if you take day number as 1, then we should display Sunday. If you take day number as 2, we should display Monday. Like that, if you take day number as 7, we should display Saturday. And if the user entered some day number like 9, we should display invalid day number. This is the task here, invalid day number. Right? Now, let us write this code. In main method, create object of scanner. Scanner is equal to new scanner. What is the use of scanner? To accept the user input. Connect to keyboard system.in. Now, in order to make use of scanner, let us import java.util.scanner. Now, let us accept a day number here. Go with the message. Enter a day number. We'll store it into a variable int day number equal to s.next. Once we accept this day number, now we should check whether it is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So how to check it? You can say switch of day number. If it is 1, case 1, meaning if it is case 1, day number is 1, means what we should display? Sunday. So go with the message Sunday. Break. Once we execute the statements of one option, if you don't want to go to other options, we make use of break. Similar way, case 2, go with the message Monday. Break. Case 3, Tuesday. Like that, you can go with the remaining options. Let me copy and paste over here. Case 4, Wednesday. Case 5, Thursday. Case 6, Friday. Then case 7, Saturday. So based on the day number, it is going to display the day for us. It's going to display the day in words. Now, if user enters any other day number, we'll go with the message invalid day number. That's it. Now, let us run this code. See here, it's asking for a day number. If you say 1, it's going to display Sunday. If you run the code again, if you say 6, it's going to display Friday. If I run the code and if I go with the day number as 9, it's going to display invalid day number. Right? So when based on day number, when you want to go with the respective options, we make use of switch statement. A simple example program. Now, let us suppose there is no break here. We are not having break. For these two cases, case 2 and case 3, there is no break. And let us suppose we are giving the day number as 2. So when the day number is 2, what is the output of this program now? What output we can see? So day number 1 not matching, day number 2 matching. So day number 2, the result is true now. So it's going to display Monday. Since no break, it will go to the remaining options until it says break. So it is even going to display Tuesday, it is even going to display Wednesday, and when it says break, it comes out. So what is the output of this code? See here, when we run the code, if I give day number as 2, see the result what we get? Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Meaning, if no break, it is going to execute the statements of remaining options until it says break. And whenever you want to come out of switch, we make use of break keyword. A simple example code. Now, let us go with one more example here. Let us develop one simple basic calculator. Right click on project and say new class. Let me go with the name calculator.java. So let us go with the class name as calculator. So the task in this program is write a program to accept two numbers and display the following options. Means menu. It's a simple basic menu driven application. The options are like 1 means add, 2 subtract, 3 multiply, 4 divide. Okay. Now display result based on the user choice. Meaning if you take two numbers like n1 equal to 10, n2 equal to 5, and if my choice is 1, then we have to display the result as 15. If you take two numbers like 10 and 5, and if choice is 4, then 4 means divide, then the result should be what here? 2. 10 divided by 5 is 2. If you take two numbers like n1 equal to 10, n2 equal to 5, and if our choice is something like 7, then we should display invalid choice. We have to go with the message invalid choice. Now, let us develop this application. To accept user input, so here import java.util.scanner. In main method, create object of scanner, connect to keyboard, system.in, then accept two numbers. Go with the message, enter two numbers. We'll say int n1 equal to s dot next int, int n2 equal to s dot next int. After accepting two numbers, now we should display the menu. Once we display the menu, then only user can know what value to accept here. Then only the user can decide what option to choose. Now display the menu in system.out.println. Say 1 means add, 2 means subtract, 3 means multiply, 4 means divide. Now we'll ask the user enter your choice. So the user may enter choice as 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or any other number. Now we have to check what is the value of ch. How to check? Using switch statement. Switch of ch case 1. Meaning if the value of ch is 1, 1 means what here? Add. So take a variable result and add the two numbers n1 plus n2 and say break. Since we are using a variable result, let us declare this variable int result. Now case 2 subtract. Case 2 is subtract n1 minus n2. Break. Case 3 multiply result equal to n1 into n2. Break. Case 4, divide result equal to n1 by n2. Break. Then default, if the user enters any other option, we'll go with the message invalid choice. Then once we come out of switch, display the value of result here. Result equal to the value of result. Now observe, under result variable we got an error. Meaning why we get error is, if choice is something like 7 or 8 something, then these cases will not get executed. Then what value of result it has to display. Since it is a local variable, how to know local variable? When we declare any variables inside a method, they are local variables. And when you are using a local variable without having any value, it's an error in Java. See the message what Eclipse is displaying? The local variable result may not have been initialized. So when you go with any local variable, and if you are using that local variable without having any value, it goes with an error and we have to initialize the local variable. In this example, I am initializing local variable result with 0. Now run this code. Let us go with two numbers like 45 and 15. Then it is displaying the menu. 1 means add, 2 subtract 3, 4. So 4 is missing. Let me write here 4. Then let us run the code again. 45 and 15. Then see the menu will come. 1 means add, 2 subtract, 3 multiply, 4 divide. Let me go with 2 subtract. See 45 minus 15 we are getting 30. Now let us run the code again. Let me take 45 and 15. If I say 3 multiply, then we get the result of multiplication. If you run the code and if I take two numbers like 45 and 15 and if I go with the option like 9, it is saying see invalid choice. After displaying invalid choice, it is even displaying the result value. So once we display invalid choice, we don't want to display this result. Then once we display this invalid choice, we don't want to continue with remaining piece of code. Then remaining statements we don't want to execute. So to do this, in Java, to come out of application, we make use of a method exit. We make use of a method exit present in system class. This exit is a predefined method present in system class and you can pass any integer value. The use of this exit method is comes out of program, comes out of application. Now see, when we run, if we take two numbers like 45 and 15, then if we go with choice like 9, then see it's going to display invalid choice. Right? Now here, let me consider like two numbers like 10 and 5. Our two numbers are 10 and 5 and our choice is 1. The numbers are 10 and 5 and the choice is 1. And let us suppose there is no break here. There is no break for these three cases. Then what do you think the output of this code? So the output of this code is what? See, check it here. When we run, if I take 10 and 5 and if choice is 1 also, we get the result see 2 here. Because since we did not use break, first it is going to calculate result. First it's going to calculate result. See here, let me explain. Here we are having the result variable. We are having what? Result variable. Initially the result variable is value is 0. Then here we are having two numbers 10 and 5 and we have given the choice as 1. Then comes to case 1. So once it comes to case 1, the value of result will become 10 plus 5 15. So the value of result variable will become now 15. Then since no break, it will come and execute even case 2 statement. The value of result, that is 10 minus 5, it will become 5. Since no break, it comes to case 3, that is multiplication, result equal to 10 into 5. the value of result will become now 50. Since no break it comes to case 4, 10 by 5, the value of result will become now 2, and when it says break, comes out and displays the result value as what here? 2. Means if no break, it is going to execute the statements of other option until it says break. This point is very, very important. Right? So during interviews, during your placement time, this type of questions will be asked as a basic level. Mainly when you are going as a fresher, these type of questions are asked during your interviews. So please practice this switch statement. In the next video, we'll go with loops, and initially we'll start off with while loop. And even I'll be taking some more good examples in loops also. And even when we come to string also, string concept, we'll be taking some more examples related to switch statement. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.